Well, good morning, friends. Happy Cruise Day. Here at the Fairfield, Fort Lauderdale. However, I'm not cruising out of Fort Lauderdale. I'm cruising out of Miami. It was cheaper to fly into Fort Lauderdale. And obviously just because I got in so late, just stay here. And now we'll venture over to the port of Miami. About 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes, depending on traffic. Anyways, excited to try out a new ship, a new cruise line, and see what else we can get to. Just a quick 3-night getaway on the Norwegian Getaway. So yeah, we're gonna check out all the things on a new to me cruise line. This is my now 3rd time sailing out of Miami, so that is not new, but excited to check out all the things. So hope you come along for this adventure on the Norwegian Getaway. Well, here we are in port, waiting to get boarding. Boarding group 1. They give you, Norwegian's a little different. They give you boarding group passes here in addition to, and then you get your key card right away when you check in, which is different from other cruise lines where they leave it on your door after you get on board. So that's interesting. But yeah, just hanging out, all checked in, waiting to get on the ship. So it should be a good time. We have a bunch of ship models out in front here, and kind of a timeline of Norwegian's history, so that's kind of cool to see. So, yeah. This is Norwegian Prima, one of the Prima class ships, the newer ships from Norwegian. Not the newest, that would be the Luna, would be the newest ship, but here they have kind of a timeline of events, kind of that Prima class is the end of this, stops at 2023, but you had the Viva in 23, and then Luna and Aqua have come since that as well. They're kind of a cool timeline. They also have the Norwegian Pearl. This is the biggest model here. Here we go, we're boarding. Hello friends, my name is Ryan and this is my first drink of the day. We are on board and just wandering around right now. I'm looking ahead there. The Wonder of the Seas is parked next to us, or I should say to the front of us. Well, actually I'm walking towards the aft of the ship because we're facing the opposite direction of Wonder. But if I'll show you here, you can see Wonder there. Miami that way, forward of that. So we'll go out and then make a turnaround down there before we leave. Wonder we'll just get to bounce out straight ahead. But just venturing around right now. Got the water slides behind me there. American Diner up here. So yeah, just checking out the ship and seeing what's all available. Well, so far checked out the buffet, which didn't film anything in there because it is chaotic on arrival day. So, you know, maybe we'll get some shots in there later. But just had a couple bites of some pizza, nothing too crazy because I wasn't that hungry yet. went and checked out some other areas on the upper decks. Now I'm going downstairs, check out the rest of the ship until we get closer to rooms ready and sail away. Then we'll go back upstairs and check all that fun stuff out. But in the meantime, let's go see what's going on downstairs. So here on deck 8, we have the waterfront. This is Cagney Steakhouse to my left here, but kind of everything kind of opens up on this deck to the outside, which is kind of cool. Obviously, we're still in port here, so Miami port to my right here. Walking down to the back of the ship, see what views we can have back here. You can see here you kind of got the look through down to the water. It's kind of cool. Now some great views back here of the Wonder. There's a MSC ship in front of the Wonder. Walk around, see if we can get a glimpse of it, maybe, kind of, maybe. Peek through the crack there. Flag blowing in the wind. Wonder is an Oasis class ship, of course. One of the biggest ships in the world, not Icon class, so slightly smaller than Icon class, but not much. Some more of those windows looking down over here. This is Moderno. This is like the Brazilian steakhouse. So they have Cagney's, which is like their signature steakhouse, and Moderno is like Brazilian. It's got like a full like salad buffet and kind of serve family style, meats on a skewer kind of thing. Here to my left, we have Oceanside. This is, or Ocean Blue, I should say. This is the like seafood restaurant. I will not be dining there, but it is an option. Looks like they do kind of have a walk-up window as well. Let's see what this says. Bites to go. That's kind of cool. Here it is Sid Norman's Poorhouse. This is one of the popular spots on this ship.
That's our song, bro. That's great. Yeah, that's two.
Super. Lots of like outdoor seating, which is really nice. Obviously, it's very warm right now, but you know, when we're out at sea, it'll be nice, especially in the evening. Kind of look down to the deck below us as well. There's some shuffleboard. And of course, the city of Miami in the distance. You have the Humidor, which is a cigar lounge. And Sunset Bar, just inside here. This is La Cucina. This is the Italian restaurant. Another spot I won't be checking out on this sailing, but was kind of interest. And of course, to the right, this is all on deck 8. Sid Norman's Poorhouse. This is the big, popular kind of music spot here on board. And this will be the atrium area. Nice big chandelier here. To my left, we have Wasabi, which is like a sushi bar. And that feeds into Ocean Blue. On the other side, we have Tradewinds, is the one of the stores here on board, and another bar, and then the Sky Vodka Bar. I'll be checking that out later. That's a fully ice bar. It's you go inside and it's like negative temperatures, so lots of fun. One of those stores in here, beauty shop, FE, you know, kind of the typical cruise things you see. On the back of the ship will be Moderno and Cagney's. Here we have the casino. Obviously not open right now because we are in Miami, but as soon as we leave, get into those international waters, it will be. Plan to stop here for a little bit. We'll see you and get into.
Yeah, bro, when you went on blackjack.
Plenty of tables, looks like. See what we can get into here. Not typically too much of a player, but we'll play a little bit just to see if I can win anything.
Thank you. Box office. Thank you.
Another bar over here. Looks like we got more cup on. The Oceanview is kind of the pub bar spot. We do have dining available as well. That is included. Oceanview is included. This is kind of your main area here. And deck 5, obviously guest services, shore excursions, stuff like that over to my right. That kind of middle atrium area over here to my left, atrium bar as well. Quite busy in here, still obviously boarding process. Le Bistro is kind of the French restaurant, considered the most fancy here on the board. Comedy Club headliners. It's also where when you board here on the Getaway, they're doing like the dining reservation, check-in stuff. Teppanyaki over here to my left as well. I will be doing that tonight, so we'll check that out later. Art area. Out here at the Mix Bar, waiting for rooms to be ready. It's like 1:20, so really any time now they should hopefully be ready. Then go drop off my stuff and kind of get ready for the rest of the day, sail away, all that fun stuff. I think this is drink number 4. It's probably not a good thing to admit, but anyways, classic margarita, quite good. We're just hanging out here, waiting for rooms. Then I'll give you a room tour, of course, and see what else we can get into. Well, friends, we have finally got our rooms ready, so let's check this out. Of course, lights are off. Momento. There we go. And this is my Oceanview stateroom here on the Norwegian Getaway. As you can see here, bed together, of course, window at the back, currently closed. Due to being a travel agent, I get a few gifts here, which are nice. So I get some bottled water, which is good, some strawberries, and a bottle of Looks like, I don't even know. Not really sure. I'm not a wine person, but yeah. Storage over here. This looks good. Safe, of course. Probably would fit an iPad, not maybe a Chromebook, but not really a laptop. On the other side, you do have some hanging storage. I probably won't unpack much, given that this is a 3-night cruise. Of course, then we have our bathroom. Turn the light on. Actually kind of spacious in here. Some glasses over there, soap. Storage there. We do have an actual shower door, which is nice. Some of the older, not that this is the ship is too old, but some of those older ships do have, shower curtains rather. So there is that. We should have a little fridge down here. It is stocked. Obviously, that stuff is a charge. So keep that in mind. Hair dryer down here already. It looks like it's connected there. You have this little ottoman with storage inside there. More storage looks like beneath the TV, which is nice. Small TV, but I feel like you don't watch a ton of TV in a cruise stateroom anyways. Some more storage above that. Next to the bed here, you have some nightstands. Looking for outlets, maybe? No outlets over there. You do have lighting, some night lighting, of course, and a window. Window is nice. In terms of outlets, looks like we have 2 Europeans and 2 US outlets there. Trying to see if there's much else. What's on this side? Don't see anything over. So next to the bed, really, you're not going to find any outlets. So really, this desk spot is what you are going to find there for outlets. And in the bathroom, you do have outlet up above, but that is it. So fairly limited on the outlets. And some more storage in there. We are on the move here in Miami.
Another spinning it, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. 1, 2, 3, cool. Well, all right. Get some more. It's kicking off now. Singing. Everybody! We will rock you! So, here comes Anaconda. Hey, my anaconda dog. My anaconda dog. My anaconda dog. I believe I can fly. I believe I can drink some soda. Oh, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it.
Hello, friends. Let's talk dinner real quick before I forget what happened. Teppanyaki tonight. Hibachi style, you know, all that kind of stuff you find on all the cruise lines these days. Nothing, I want to say, I mean, it was good. It wasn't bad at all. It wasn't, you know, the best thing I've ever had either. I don't know. It was fine. They had, of course, for like your appetizer, the miso soup and like a salad. Salad wasn't my favorite. It was fine. I don't know. Entree wise, had the steak and chicken. Of course, then you get the rice and the vegetables and all that stuff. Typical, you know, hibachi, teppanyaki. So there's that. Dessert, they had, I forget, some green thing that I didn't like, and then basically fruit. So I got the fruit, which wasn't I mean, fruit's fine. I like fruit, but I don't know. That was it. So maybe I feel like they needed another dessert option. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, good time. The chef was fun. You know, the typical stuff. I enjoy the hibachi stuff, so I usually do that when I can. But yeah, that was really it. Now I'm going to try to find what else I can get into. You know, one thing I've kind of am discovering so far is, well, it's not like there's no entertainment. The entertainment is, I guess, a little different on Norwegian. I don't know. Like, there's like one trivia a day, which is odd to me. I don't know. At least on this ship. I don't know how the entertainment here compares to other ships. At least on this ship, that's how it is. But I am interested to go see if I can get into Sid Norman's Poorhouse. That's a big popular spot here on this ship and several Norwegian ships. So see if I can get in there. But yeah, we'll find something, I guess. So we'll check in with you a little bit. Well, it is midnight exactly. Went to the adult arcade, also known as the casino. Did not go so hot, so whatever. But overall, a good night. Started out after dinner at Sid Norman's Poorhouse. Great show there. I really enjoyed that one. Then went over to Spice H2O, which is considered the adults area. They kind of had like a Caribbean themed night, though I didn't really feel it was Caribbean themed. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, Caribbean themed night. Sat there for that. Yeah, and that was it. Then went to the adult arcade and lost money. Not a lot of money, but I lost money. Anyways, tomorrow we dock in Nassau, and I have an excursion in Nassau going snorkeling. This is the first time I've actually gotten off in Nassau, so kind of new to me in that respect. A lot of people don't love Nassau, so interested to see how that goes. If you are unfamiliar with Norwegian often runs a promotion called Free at Sea, and with that Free at Sea promotion you get a $50 excursion credit. And obviously this is a short cruise, so Nassau and Great Stirrup Cay, the Norwegian private island, are the two stops here. And your options on using that excursion credit are limited. So I kind of went back and forth for several weeks on what to do, and finally decided on a snorkeling excursion in Nassau. So interested to see how that goes. Now it didn't cover the whole expense of the excursion, but probably about 40% of it. So a good chunk. So that was nice. But yeah, we'll check with that tomorrow. But yeah, that is it for today. Day 1, Embarkation Day on Norwegian Getaway. So we'll check in with you tomorrow for Day 2 of this new to me adventure.